Jessica Chastain has made a career out of playing strong, smart and memorable women, and her next film, Molly's Game, is no exception.
Jessica was in town this week for the premiere, so we went along, Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis, to meet Jessica Chastain.
I'm Molly Bloom. Do you know about me?
I read your indictment after I got your call last night, and I bought your book.
Jessica Chastain in the role she was born to play, Molly Bloom, the woman behind the most exclusive high-stakes underground poker game in the world. Jessica's career has been on the rise over the last 5 years, but her first big break came in 2012 when she starred in not one, but 2 blockbuster films.
You just want me to nail some low-level mullah crackadola so you can check that box on your resume that says, while you were in Pakistan, you got a real terrorist. But the truth is, you don't understand Pakistan, and you don't know Al-Qaeda. Either give me the team I need to follow this lead, or the other thing you're going to have on your resume is being the first station chief to be called before a congressional committee for subverting the efforts to capture or kill bin Laden.
Very special guest, Jessica Chastain, Molly Bloom, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Firstly, in 2012, Aussie audiences got to see you in a couple of truly brilliant films. And I don't know if there are 2 more polar opposite characters than Celia in The Help and Maya in Zero Dark 30. What was that time like for you?
That was an incredible time because I had wanted to be an actor for so long, and I had been working for a long time, for years actually, making films, but they all kept getting stalled. So when they finally got released, they all got released at the same time. It was like airplanes circling an airport. They all landed at the same time. And it was wonderful to have that kind of introduction into the industry because it meant that in some kind of way, I wasn't being typecast as, you know, only playing a character like Celia or only playing a character like Maya. I was able to play multiple characters.
Is it true you had to audition for the role of Celia?
Multiple times, yes. You know, I know it's hard to believe, but most people don't look at me and think blonde bombshell.
Who did you tell?
Hilly, I got pregnant after you and Johnny broke up.
Shut up, mother.
Johnny never cheated on you. At least not with me.
Oh, Johnny would never cheat on me.
I'm so sorry. I thought you'd be tickled you won that pie.
You tell that Negra, if she tells anybody, I will make her suffer.
Hey, that is enough.
What was it like acting opposite Bryce Dallas Howard, who I personally often find myself going, oh no, that's Jessica, that's not Bryce. I mixed the 2 of you up, which is just poor form.
No, it's not poor form. We look a lot alike, which is, I take that as a huge compliment because I absolutely adore Bryce. The first time we met, we kind of like looked at each other, we're like, okay, come here. We grabbed hands and we like ran to the mirror and we looked at our faces. And we're like, we look a lot alike. The thing is, she has a more delicate nose than I have. Like, she's more delicate in her features. But yeah, we do totally look like sisters. We have to play sisters someday.
Jessica was nominated for an Oscar for both of those roles and soon became hot property in Hollywood. In 2014 alone, she starred in A Most Violent Year and Christopher Nolan's epic Interstellar. But it's her role in Molly's Game that could be her best work yet.
I was in a room with movie stars, directors, and business titans. They were going all in, all the time.
Thank you, Molly. This is for you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna stop paying you as my assistant.
You firing me?
I'm not firing you. I'm just gonna stop paying you. You get paid once a week from the game. It doesn't seem fair.
You're gonna stop paying me because I'm making too much money doing my second job, and if I say no, I'll lose both jobs because it doesn't seem fair?
You don't have bargaining power here.
You are unimportant.
Do you know how many witches were burned in Salem?
How many?
None. They didn't burn witches, it's a myth. They hanged them.
The film is the directorial debut of Aaron Sorkin, the brilliant writer of The West Wing, The Social Network, and A Few Good Men.
There's a bit of mystery with who your character is in Molly's Game. Molly Bloom, Aaron Sorkin has said, is a bit of a composite character. There's some features in that character not true to the real Molly, but it's an incredible true story, an incredible performance. What a film. What drew you to the project and how did you become involved?
What drew me to the project was to be able to collaborate with Aaron Sorkin. He's someone that I've always admired, and he's a political filmmaker. And when you watch his films, you have the sense that justice will prevail against the odds. You know, that is television. He makes you want to be braver and more intelligent and funnier than you are, because you look at his characters and they are so such incredible human beings. So yeah, I wanted to work with him, and then when I met Molly and I researched the story, I realized, wow, this is so different from me and my life that it would be fun to kind of slip into that.
Well, you've done a brilliant job. My last question, Donald Trump, Wonder Woman, Handmaid's Tale, Me Too, Time's Up. What's next in that progression of events?
Equality.
How are you placed to have an impact on that?
I think we're all placed to have an impact on that. I think we all can contribute in whatever way we can, you know, to understand that stories are interesting when they come from multiple points of view. And when we understand, the only way we can truly know ourselves is to learn about a stranger.
That is great advice. If you could finish by telling me that this was very disrespectful.
Well, I can't do it in character.
Okay.
This was very disrespectful.
Jessica Chastain, thank you.
This was very disrespectful.
Oh, wow. She's gorgeous,
That's
isn't
good,
she?
yeah.
That looks
Great.
fantastic. And Molly's Game is in cinemas everywhere right now.
Lovely job, Jabba.